The Brady Bunch is an American sitcom created by Sherwood Schwartz that originally aired from September 26, 1969, to March 8, 1974, on ABC. The series revolves around a large blended family with 6 children. Considered one of the last of the old-style family sitcoms, the series aired for 5 seasons and, after its cancellation in 1974, went into syndication in September 1975. While the series was never a critical or ratings success during its original run, it has since become a popular staple in syndication, especially among children and teenage viewers. The Brady Bunch's success in syndication ultimately led to several reunion films and spin-off series, The Brady Bunch Hour, The Brady Girls Get Married, The Brady Brides, and the 1988 television reunion movie A Very Brady Christmas. That movie's success led to another spin-off series, The Bradys, which aired on CBS in 1990. In 1995, the series was adapted into a satirical comedy film titled The Brady Bunch Movie, followed by A Very Brady sequel in 1996. A third film, The Brady Bunch in the White House, aired on Fox in November 2002. In 1997, Getting Davy Jones was ranked number 37 on TV Guide's 100 Greatest Episodes of All Time. Development. In 1966, following the success of his TV series Gilligan's Island, Sherwood Schwartz conceived the idea for the Brady Bunch after reading in the Los Angeles Times that 30% of marriages in the United States have a child or children from a previous marriage. He set to work on a pilot script called for a series tentatively titled Mine and Yours. Schwartz then developed the script to include 3 children for each parent. While Mike Brady is depicted as being a widower, Schwartz originally wanted the character of Carol Brady to have been a Dvorka copyrightee, but the network objected to this. A compromise was reached whereby Carol's marital past was left open. Schwartz shopped the series to the big 3 television networks of the era. ABC, CBS, and NBC all liked the script, but each network wanted changes before they would commit to filming, and Schwartz shelved the project. Although there are similarities between the series and 2 1968 theatrical release films, United Artists' Yours, Mine and Ours, and CBS's With 6 You Get Egg Roll, the original script for The Brady Bunch predated the scripts for both of these films. Nonetheless, the outstanding success of the United Artists film was a factor in ABC's decision to order episodes for the series. After receiving a commitment for 13 weeks of television shows from ABC in 1968, Schwartz hired film and television director John Rich to direct the pilot, cast the 6 children from 264 interviews during that summer, and hired the actors to play the mother role, the father role, and the housekeeper role. As the sets were built on Paramount Television Stages 2 and 3, the production crew prepared the backyard of a home in Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles as the Tyler home's exterior location to shoot the chaotic backyard wedding scene. Filming of the pilot began on Friday, October 4, 1968 and lasted 8 days. Premise: Mike Brady, a widowed architect with 3 sons, Greg, Peter, and Bobby, marries Carol Ann Martin, who herself has 3 daughters, Marcia, Jan, and Cindy. The wife and daughters take the Brady surname. Included in the blended family are Mike's live-in housekeeper, Alice Nelson, and the boy's dog, Tiger. The setting is a large, suburban, 2-story house designed by Mike, in a Los Angeles, California suburb. In the first season, awkward adjustments, accommodations, and resentments inherent in blended families dominate the stories. In an early episode, Carol tells Bobby that the only steps in their household lead to the 2nd floor. Thereafter, the episodes focus on typical preteen and teenage adjustments such as sibling rivalry, puppy love, self-image, character building, and responsibility. Cast and characters. Main: the regular cast appeared in an opening title sequence in which video headshots were arranged in a 3x3 grid, with each cast member appearing to look at the other cast members. In a 2010 issue of TV Guide, the show's opening title sequence ranked number 8 on a list of TV's top 10 credits sequences, as selected by readers. Recurring characters: Sam Franklin is Alice's boyfriend. He is the owner of a local butcher shop. Sam appears in only 8 episodes, but they span all of the show's 5 seasons. He is also frequently mentioned in dialogue, and Alice occasionally goes on dates with him off-screen. By the time of the 1981 made-for-TV movie The Brady Girls Get Married, Alice and Sam are married. Tiger the dog, the original dog that played Tiger, was hit by a florist truck and killed early in the first season. A replacement dog proved problematic, so the producers decided the dog would only appear when essential to the plot. Tiger appeared in about half the episodes in the first season and about half a dozen episodes in the second season. Tiger seemingly vanished without an explanation and was not shown again after The Impractical Joker, and What Goes Up. Cousin Oliver. In the middle of season 5, producers added a new character named Oliver, Carol Brady's young nephew, who was sent to live with the Bradys while his parents were living in South America. The character was added in an attempt to fill the age gap left by the maturing Brady children. The youngest was 12 years old during the show's final season. Lloyd Schwartz, son of creator and executive producer Sherwood Schwartz, later admitted that the character threw the balance of the show off and said that fans regarded the character as an interloper. Oliver appeared in the final 6 episodes of season 5, which proved to be the final season as ABC cancelled the series in 1974. The addition of the character has been cited as a jump-the-shark moment for the series. The term Cousin Oliver has been used to describe the addition of a young character to a series in an attempt to save a series from cancellation. Notable guest stars: Herbert Anderson appears as a doctor who comes to treat the boys' measles in Is There a Doctor in the House? Melissa Sue Anderson, who later rose to fame playing the role of Mary Ingalls Kendall on Little House on the Prairie, played Millicent, a girl who gives Bobby his first kiss. Daisy Arnaz, Jr. meets Marcia, who had written about him in her diary in The Possible Dream. Jim Backus appears 3 times in the series, twice in 2 of the 3 Grand Canyon episodes, Ghost Town USA, and Grand Canyon or Bust, playing Zachariah T. Brown, who mistakenly thinks the Bradys are jumping his gold claim and locks them in a ghost town jail, and in The Hustler playing Mike's second boss, Mr. Harry Matthews. Imogen Coker plays the Brady girl's great-aunt Jenny, whom Jan fears she will grow up to resemble after seeing a childhood photo of her. In Jan's Aunt Jenny, Don Drisdale tries to inject reality into Greg's dreams of being a professional baseball player. In The Dropout, Don Ho meets Cindy and Bobby and serenaded Cindy in Honolulu. In Hawaii Bound, Davy Jones performs at a music studio and then takes Marcia to her school dance. In Getting Davy Jones, Deacon Jones encourages Peter's singing. In The Drummer Boy, E.G. Marshall plays Mr. J.P. Randolph, Marcia's school principal. In The Slumber Caper, Brigadier General James McDivitt signs autographs for Peter and Bobby after appearing on a talk show in Out of This World. Joe Namath visits Bobby because he thought that Bobby had a terminal illness. In Mail Order Hero, Reese Parker meets Mike and Greg in Greg's math classroom, thus curing Greg of the crush he had on his teacher Miss Linda O'Hara. Parker's Bianca copyrightee. In The Undergraduate, Vincent Price appears twice in the series in 2 of the 3 Hawaii episodes, Past the Taboo, and The Tiki Caves from Season 4, playing the villainous Professor Hubert Whitehead, who holds the Brady boys hostage. Marion Ross appears as a doctor who comes to treat the girls' measles in Is There a Doctor in the House? Natalie Schaefer is Mike's fussy client, Penelope Fletcher, who is charmed by Cindy's impromptu Shirley Temple routine in The Snooperstar. Marcia Wallace played a Celeste Clerk in Would the Real Jan Brady Please Stand Up, and Mrs. Robbins in Getting Davy Jones. Paul Winchell appears as Skip Farnham, the TV commercial director in And Now a Word from Our Sponsor. Production notes, theme song and credits sequence. The theme song, penned by Schwartz and Frank DeVol, and originally arranged, sung, and performed by the Peppermint Trolley Company, quickly communicated to audiences that the Bradys were a blended family. The Brady family are shown in a checkerboard with Carol on the top center, Alice in the middle block, and Mike on bottom middle. To the right are 3 blocks with the boys from the oldest on top to the youngest. To the left are 3 blocks with the girls from the oldest to the youngest. In Season 2, the Brady kids took over singing the theme song. In Season 3, the boys sing the first verse, girls sing the second verse, and all sing together for the third and last verse. The end credits features an instrumental version of the theme song's third verse. In Season 1, it was recorded by the Peppermint Trolley Company. From Season 2 on, the theme was recorded in-house by Paramount musicians. The Brady house, the house used in exterior shots, which bears little relation to the interior layout of the Bradys' home, is located in Studio City, within the city limits of Los Angeles, California. According to a 1994 article in the Los Angeles Times, the San Fernando Valley house was built in 1959 and selected as the Brady residence because series creator Schwartz felt it looked like a home where an architect would live. A false window was attached to the front's A-frame section to give the illusion it had two full stories. Contemporary establishing shots of the house were filmed with the owner's permission for the 1990 TV series The Bradys. The owner refused to allow Paramount to restore the property to its 1969 look for the Brady Bunch movie in 1995, so a facade resembling the original home was built around an existing house. In the series, the address of the house was given as 4222 Clinton Way. Although no city was ever specified, it was presumed from references to the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Los Angeles Rams, and a Hollywood movie studio, among many others, that the Bradys lived in Southern California, most likely Los Angeles or one of its suburbs. In the episode Kelly's Kids, when the three neighbor boys tell Greg Brady that they are running away, one of them adds, "Maybe we'll go out west," to which another replies, "You dummy, we are out west," thereby further implying the California setting of the show. The interior of the Brady house was used at least 3 times for other Paramount shows, twice for Mannix and once for Mission Impossible, while the Brady Bunch was in first-run production. In the case of Mission Impossible, the Brady furniture was also used. A recreation of the Brady house was constructed for the X-Files episode Sunshine Days, which also revolved around the Brady Bunch. Episodes. Reception, U.S. television ratings. The Brady Bunch never achieved high ratings during its primetime run and was cancelled in 1974 after 5 seasons and 117 episodes. It was cancelled shortly after the series crossed the minimum threshold for syndication. At that point in the story, Greg graduated from high school and was about to enroll in college. Critical reception. When the episodes were repeated in syndication, they usually appeared every weekday in late afternoon or early evening slots on local stations. This enabled children to watch the episodes when they came home from school, making the program widely popular and giving it iconic status among those who were too young to have seen the series during its primetime run. According to Schwartz, the reason the show has become a part of Americana, despite the fact that there have been other shows that ran longer, rated higher, and were critically acclaimed, is that the episodes were written from the standpoint of the children and address situations that children could understand. The Bradys are also portrayed as a harmonious family, though they do have times when one of the children does not cooperate with his or her parents or the other children. Awards and honors, syndication and distribution. Since its first airing in syndication in September 1975, an episode of the show has been broadcast somewhere in the United States and abroad every day of the year. Episodes were also shown on ABC Daytime from July 9, 1973 to April 18, 1975 and from June-August 30, 29, 1975, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time / 10:30 Central Standard Time. The show was aired on TBS starting in the 1980s until 1997, Nick at Night from 1998 to 2003, Teen Nick from March to April 2004, TV Land from 2002 to 2010, and Hallmark Channel from January to June 2013. In November 2013, the show returned to TV Land, airing on the weekends. Episodes in the syndicated version have been edited for time to allow for commercial breaks, down from the original version of 25 €26 minutes. As of 2014, the series is being shown on some local stations around the country, while airing nationally Sunday mornings on TV Land, and on MeTV Sundays noon €2 p.m. Eastern Time. Spin-offs, sequels, and other treatments. Several spin-offs and sequels to the original series have been made, featuring all or most of the original cast. These include another sitcom, an animated series, a variety show, television movies, a dramatic series, a stage play, and theatrical movies. Kelly's Kids, a final season Brady Bunch episode, Kelly's Kids, was intended as a pilot for a prospective spin-off series of the same name. Ken Berry starred as Ken Kelly, a friend and neighbor of the Bradys, who with his wife Kathy adopted 3 orphan boys of different racial backgrounds. One of the adopted sons was played by Todd Lookinland, the younger brother of Mike Lookinland. While Kelly's Kids was not subsequently picked up as a full series, producer Sherwood Schwartz would rework the basic premise for the short-lived 1980s sitcom Together We Stand starring Elliot Gould and Dee Wallace. The Brady Kids, a 22-episode animated Saturday morning cartoon series, produced by Filmation and airing on ABC from September 1972 to August 1974, about the Brady kids having various adventures. The family's adults were never seen or mentioned, and their home's scenes were in a very large well-appointed tree house. Several animals were regular characters, including 2 non-English speaking pandas, a talking bird who could do magic, and an ordinary pet dog. The first 17 episodes featured the voices of all 6 of the original child actors from the show, but Barry Williams, Maureen McCormick, and Christopher Knight were replaced for the last 5 episodes due to a contract dispute. The Brady Bunch Variety Hour. On November 28, 1976, a 2-hour television special entitled The Brady Bunch Variety Hour aired on ABC. Eve Plum was the only regular cast member from the original show who declined to be in the series, and the role of Jan was recast with Jerry Reischl. Produced by Sid and Marty Krofft, the sibling team behind H.R. Pufnstuf, Donnie and Marie, and other variety shows and children's series of the era, the show was intended to air every 5th week in the same slot as the Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries, but ended up being scheduled sporadically throughout the season, leading to inconsistent ratings and its inevitable cancellation. In 2009, Brady Bunch cast member Susan Olsen, with Lisa Sutton, published a book, Love to Love You Bradys, which dissects and celebrates the Variety Hour as a cult classic. The Brady Girls Get Married / The Brady Brides, a TV reunion movie called The Brady Girls Get Married, was produced in 1981. TV Guide indicated the movie would be shown in one evening, but at the last minute NBC divided it into half-hour segments and showed one part a week for 3 weeks, and the 4th week debuted a spin-off sitcom, titled The Brady Brides. The reunion movie featured the entire original cast. This would prove to be the only time the entire cast worked together on a single project following the cancellation of the original series. The movie's opening credits featured the Season 1 grid and theme song, with the addition of the Brady Girls Get Married title. The movie shows what the characters had been doing since the original series ended. Mike is still an architect, Carol is a real estate agent, Marcia is a fashion designer, Jan is also an architect, Greg is a doctor, Peter is in the Air Force, Bobby and Cindy are in college, and Alice has married Sam. Eventually they all reunite to see Marcia and Jan both marry in a double wedding. The Brady Brides series features Maureen McCormick and Eve Plum in regular roles. The series begins with Marcia, Jan, and their new husbands buying a house and living together. The clashes between Jan's uptight husband, Philip Covington III, and Marcia's slovenly husband, Wally Logan, were the pivot on which many of the stories were based, not unlike The Odd Couple. 10 episodes were aired before the sitcom was cancelled. This was the only Brady show in sitcom form to be filmed in front of a live studio audience. Bob Eubanks guest starred as himself in an episode where the 2 couples appear on the Newlywed Game. Throughout the late 1980s and 90s, The Brady Girls Get Married was rerun on various networks in its original full-length movie format. Episode titles: A Very Brady Christmas. A second TV reunion movie, A Very Brady Christmas, aired in December 1988 on CBS and featured all the regular cast, as well as 3 grandchildren, Peter's girlfriend, Valerie, and the spouses of Greg, Marcia, and Jan. The Nielsen ratings for A Very Brady Christmas were the highest of any television movie that season for CBS. The Bradys. Due to the success of A Very Brady Christmas, CBS asked Brady Bunch creator Sherwood Schwartz and his son Lloyd to create a new series for the network. According to Lloyd Schwartz, he and his father initially balked at the idea because they felt a new series would harm the Brady franchise. They finally relented because CBS was desperate for programming. A new series featuring the Brady clan was created entitled The Bradys. All the original Brady Bunch cast members returned for the series, except for Maureen McCormick, who was replaced with Leah Ayres. As with A Very Brady Christmas, the Bradys also featured elements of comedy and drama and featured storylines that were of a more serious nature than that of the original series and its subsequent spin-offs. Lloyd Schwartz later said he compared the Bradys to another dramedy of the time, 30 So Me Thing. The 2-hour series premiere episode aired on February 9, 1990 at 9 p.m. on CBS and initially drew respectable ratings. Subsequent episodes were moved to 8 p.m. where ratings quickly declined. Due to the decline, CBS cancelled the series after 6 episodes. Reboot. On July 31, 2012, it was announced that CBS would be producing a new The Brady Bunch series, produced by Vince Vaughn. The series will act as a sequel, in which the plot revolves around an adult Bobby Brady who has been divorced, but remarries to start a new family. Specials, documentaries, and reunions. The Brady Bunch has met with a remarkable amount of television coverage, most of which has capitalized on the show's continuing iconic cult status. The World of Sid and Marty Krofft at the Hollywood Bowl. Thanksgiving Weekend, 1973. The Kids Sing at the Los Angeles venue. Robert Reed and Ann B. Davis watch from box seats. Donnie and Marie. October 1, 1976. Florence Henderson, Maureen McCormick, Mike Lookinland, and Susan Olsen appear as their Brady characters on an episode of the variety show in several comedy sketches. All-Star Anything Goes, 1977 Euro 78, on 2 episodes. 4 members of the cast, including Jerry Reischl, competed twice against 4 members of the DeFranco family singers, with the DeFrancos winning the first time when the Brady cast the second, The Love Boat. October 29, 1983. Robert Reed and Florence Henderson appear in a cameo and talk about how they can take a cruise since the kids are all grown up, Day by Day, A Very Brady episode February 5, 1989. Robert Reed and Florence Henderson reprise their roles. Other Brady veterans also appear, including a then-pregnant Maureen McCormick. In the episode, a teenage boy in the family dreams he is Chuck Brady and escapes to the Bradys world after he is scolded for his poor scholastic habits due to watching a Brady Bunch marathon. Barnes was later cast as Greg Brady in the theatrical Brady Bunch movies. Free Spirit, The New Secretary December 10, 1989. Robert Reed and Florence Henderson play the Brady-esque Albert and Blanche Stillman, a couple seeking a divorce. The Real Live Brady Bunch. Stage show featuring reenactments of series episodes. Andy Richter played Mike, and appeared on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno on November 9, 1992, almost a year before becoming the sidekick on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Jane Lynch played Carol Brady, Bradomania, A Very Brady Special, 1993. Based loosely on Elizabeth Moran's book Bradomania. Hosted by Florence Henderson and includes clips comparing Brady behavior with that on other sitcoms, The Brady Bunch Movie, 1995. Theatrical release. A tongue-in-cheek parody to the original series. Some Brady veterans appear in cameos, A Very Brady Sequel, 1996. Theatrical release. Same cast as the Brady Bunch movie with Tim Matheson playing a villain impersonating Carol's first husband. It also featured a cartoon segment animated in the style of the Saturday morning series, The Brady Kids. Brady Bunch Home Movies, May 24, 1995. Tribute special to Robert Reed using 8-hour movie camera footage filmed by the cast using cameras given to them as a gift from Reed. Susan Olsen was executive producer. Groovin' with the Bradys, a 1998 VH1 special, Attack of the Bradys, a second 1998 VH1 special, The E! True Hollywood Story, The Brady Bunch, June 6, 1999. Members of the cast retell their anecdotes. Unauthorized Brady Bunch, The Final Days, May 16, 2000. Television movie focusing on the final season, which was marred by dissension among the cast pertaining to their business arrangements and creative direction of the show, Growing Up Brady, May 21, 2000. Television movie inspired by Barry Williams' 1992 autobiography of the same name, Pop-Up Brady, July 18, 2001. Several episodes of series with textual commentary added in the form of on-screen balloons modeled after pop-up video, The Weakest Link, September 24, 2001. All surviving cast members including Robbie Rist appeared. Rist later joked, "I hope I don't kill this show too." The Brady Bunch in the White House, November 29, 2002. A television movie that aired on Fox with Gary Cole and Shelley Long reprising their roles as Mike and Carol Brady. The Brady Bunch 35th Anniversary Reunion Special, Still Brady After All These Years, September 29, 2004. Reunion special featuring all surviving cast members. Hosted by Jenny McCarthy, My Fair Brady, 2005. Reality television series about Christopher Knight and Adrienne Curry and their relationship, post a stint on VH1's The Surreal Life, Coming Together Under One Roof, 2005. Sherwood Schwartz narrates this documentary about the creation of the original series for the DVD release of the first season. Biography, The Brady Bunch, June 24, 2005, The Brady Bunch cast back in Hawaii, 2005. Florence Henderson, Barry Williams, Christopher Knight, Mike Lookinland and Susan Olsen return to Hawaii. Don Ho appears as himself, as he did in the September 1972 episode Hawaii Bound, A Very Brady musical, June 6, 2008. A staged musical which debuted in Los Angeles, written by Lloyd J. Schwartz and sister Hope Juba. Music written by Hope and Lawrence Juba, directed by Schwartz. A Very Brady reunion, August 31, 2008. Barry Williams, Susan Olsen, and Mike Lookinland return to Kings Island for a 4-show special of song, dance, and Brady Bunch stories. On May 19, 2013, Williams, Knight and Olsen returned to Kings Island for the 40th anniversary of the Cincinnati Kids. Christopher Knight hosted the game show Trivial Pursuit, America Plays. During the week of November 10, 2008, Williams, Plum, Lookinland and Olsen appeared on the show during the special Brady Week with a different Brady captain every day. At the end of the week, Plum, Lookinland and Olsen competed for charity, with Williams as America's team captain. On Rachel Ray's March 9, 2009 episode, Williams, Knight, Lookinland, McCormick and Olsen appeared. What was Carol Brady thinking? Similar format as Pop-Up Brady, with the emphasis on a motherly point of view from Carol Brady. On Oprah, Where Are They Now? Williams, Knight, Lookinland and Olsen appeared on the Oprah Winfrey reality show on August 25, 2013. On the talk episode Brady Bunch Reunion, for Florence Henderson's 80th birthday, Williams, Knight, Lookinland and Olsen appeared on February 14, 2014. Amy Davis and Eve Plum delivered taped greetings. For the episode, a retro opening sequence with 9 tiles was created. DVD releases. Paramount Home Entertainment released all 5 seasons on DVD in Region 1 from 2005 to 2006, before CBS DVD took over DVD rights to the Paramount Television Library. Paramount CBS has released the series on DVD in other countries as well. A complete series box set was released in 2007 by CBS and Paramount, which includes the TV movies A Very Brady Christmas and The Brady 500, as well as 2 episodes of the Brady Kids animated series. The box art for the set features green shag carpeting and 70s-style wood paneling. The first 2 seasons are also available on Region 2 DVD for the Nordic countries, with audio in English and subtitle choices in Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, or Finnish. The series has also been released on VHS, but the VHS tapes have gone out of print. Seasons 1 and 2 have also been released in the UK. See also, It's a Sunshine Day, The Best of the Brady Bunch, Tam Spiver, a Brady Bunch scriptwriter, Christmas with the Brady Bunch, an album released by Paramount Records in 1970. Sunshine Days, the X-Files episode inspired by the Brady Bunch. References. External links: The Brady Bunch at the Internet Movie Database, The Brady Bunch Shrine, BradyWorld.com, The Brady Bunch Cast, Where Are They Now? ABC News, 2010.